What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with another video. And in this video, we're going to deal with a situation that I see happening in our community. And it took a lot of investigation, a lot of me seeing things and understanding, because you have to understand, before I say something, before I produce a video, I do research on certain things. It's either through stats or it's things that I may see and witness. And it might trigger some of the things that I've seen when I was a little child growing up. And one thing that I noticed, and I know a lot of people are going to get mad, but it's not the raw truth is. One thing that I noticed is that a lot of child abuse is linked directly to obesity in black women. I can hear a lot of people talking right now. Oh, this motherfucker blaming the obesity of black women, linking it to child abuse. This motherfucker lost his mind. But it makes sense. It makes perfect sense once you break things down and understand. See, the problem with a lot of us is we don't like to break shit down. When we seen a particular title or we hear just a little bit of a message, we automatically get offended and just want to either thumbs down the video or talk shit and come up with those tired, lame ass excuses and comments of, did your mama hurt you? Did this happen? What girl dumped you? The same stupid bullshit comment, because by making that, you think you're making slick disses, but you're making slick misses, because it doesn't affect me. And the reason why it doesn't affect me is because you will have to prove about my life what happened to me. So if you can't prove it, then you just, you just bear false witness against me. You defamate me. Isn't that something? A lot of people can defamate me, but I can't them, huh? And folks wonder why I talk shit on folks who come on my comment board with stupid shit. So I want y'all motherfuckers to listen. This is very, very serious. I'm not saying all cases. I'm not even saying majority. But some of the cases that I've noticed is that black women who are obese, who are fat as fuck, are abusing their children. And one thing that it triggered, like maybe a few days ago, I'm washing a car. I'm outside washing a car. So I work at a car wash. And I'm seeing this fat lady, this fat black woman, who made an attempt to run after her child. Because she's fat as fuck, EBT overdose like a motherfucker, she lost breath after the first 6 so-called running steps. Ever see this bitch run? My gosh. This bitch, when she took off, it's like the snail and the hare. Notice how the snail took off. See, the legs about to go. You think the snail's about to run and beat the race, but all of a sudden it just start walking slow, and that was his run. Well, that's how this black woman remind me of. She was fat as fuck, and she made an attempt to run after her child. Losing breath, she starts screaming at her child, and I'm looking at this while washing the car and stuff, and when the child came up to her, right, she didn't do it in front of everybody, but I did notice how she jerked his arm. Now, I begin to look at that and dissect that and realize it's because she's fat as fuck. She cannot be an adequate mother. She cannot look and run after her own child because it is a danger to her fucking health. And because it's a danger to her fucking health, because she gets short breath and shit like that, then how the fuck can she be a mother if she can't even run after her child and take care of her child because she's fat as fuck? And every time she makes an attempt to either run after her child or take care of her child, she's out of breath. And I said to myself, something's wrong here. What am I missing here? I said, that's why some children get child abuse done unto them. That's why some children get tortured at home. That's why I say, and I will always say it, prove me the fuck wrong, that the vast majority of the houses in our communities are nothing but Guantanamo Bays. Got a block full of Guantanamo Bays. Fuck Strawberry Street. Fuck Diamond Street. Fuck Butler Street. Just name it Guantanamo Street. Here's what you have to understand. These children are getting beat for no fucking reason. They're getting beat because you have to understand, children are supposed to be running around and being fucking active. They're supposed to do that. Let me digress. I'm going to bring it back to the topic, but I need to make this point clear. Children are supposed to run because it's exercise to them. It helps their stamina, helps them build stamina, helps them build their immune system, and it also helps them out so much for cardio and stuff like that they will be able to burn food. Notice that whenever you see a fat ass black woman, what's behind her? Way over the vast majority, you will see fat ass black children. You will always see that. Why? Because they're taking up the same laziness as their own damn mother. So because children are made to run around and they're made to get exercise and stuff like that, because these black women are fat as fuck, they can't run after their children or stuff, they start to yelling. They start to give unnecessary beatings to these children because they want their children to sit and stand still. Thus, they're bringing the reason why we got a lot of fat ass children in our hoods. So you know she's not eating healthy. You know, on rare occasion, it may be due to medicine that they're taking and stuff, because some medicines, you know, I will admit, the raw truth will blow you the fuck up and make you look like Grimace. But the vast majority of that shit, black woman just eating and eating and eating. She's not running. She's not jogging. She's not doing no fucking exercises herself. And then she became, like I say, EBT overdose. And she's fat as fuck. And she can't run after her children. So she abuses her children, spanks her children, and have her children sit down. Now the child or the children are mad because they want to run around and have some fun, because that's, like I said, that is in the children's DNA. We were made to walk. We were made to run. You know, when we didn't have cars, we had chariots, but a lot of times we walked. We walked a lot of places. You know, walk a lot of places, activate your metabolism. And what do your metabolism do? Your metabolism helps you keep the weight off. It burns the calorie. It burns the excess waste and stuff that's in our body. So when we go to the bathroom, we remove the other waste, therefore keeping us at a proper weight limit. But in these fucking households, we don't have that. So what do the black women do? They buy video games, or they sit the child in front of the TV, and now the child is getting exercise of his mind of the bad things, watching TV, having children you know, who can quote lyrics of songs like crazy, but yet cannot quote anything that they're supposed to do to be an asset to the community. So you have to understand, this is a severe epidemic that's happening in our community. So the child is being, watching TV, playing games and stuff like that, when he should be or she should be outside running. I mean, it's something that it just came to my head. She got frustrated because her child outran her. So what the fuck you think's going to happen when it's time for a child to really get disciplined for something that he does or she does? Run away or run around. Can't catch them. So you have to understand, we need to look at that and add that into the reason why a lot of our children are getting abused at home is because mommy can't run after them. Train them to sit and sit and sit. And then we wonder why in our community we got a lot of fucking couch potatoes. We wonder why in our community some of our kids don't want to be active because they weren't active back then, because when they tried to be fucking active, they got their ass beat. They got their ass grounded. So they learned to be lazy, just like their own fucking trifling ass mother. They learned to be lazy. And black woman, that's why you're not fucking getting anywhere when you're talking about somebody, your mom hurt you, or what woman hurt you and stuff. Let me remind you again, black woman, I want you to listen. Black women lead in child abuse. You come in first in child abuse. You come in first in murdering 550,000 babies a year in your womb. Any black woman using that shit, that shitty ass excuse, well, your mama black, or well, your mom, did she hurt you? It's invalid, because look at all the abuse in our community. It's just, majority of y'all black women, y'all get away with abuse. So we set up a false pretense that we're supposed to honor you and love you like crazy regardless of what you do. And we wonder why we have simps. Can't you see the connections that's happening there? We wonder why we got simps. Because our mom could do anything that they want. They could do anything, say anything, mistreat their children, but we love them. But we don't give that same respect and that same love for our father. Case in point, let me give an example. Have a black woman be on drugs. She's a crackhead. But she shows up all the time for her children at school. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. And then she shows up high as a kite to her children's graduation, while the father, who may be on drugs, don't show up at the children's graduation. But we will make an excuse for the black woman. Well, at least you showed up and gave support. Yeah, her body showed the fuck up, but her mind wasn't there. So what the fuck kind of support did this motherfucker give your damn ass? Huh? What kind of support did she give you? But yet we will demonize a black man for not showing up for a child graduation, for not being high, because he may think in his mind that I don't want to embarrass my children. So because black women have always had it both ways, because black women are obese, 84% of black women are fucking obese. And if 84% of black women are obese, what the fuck kind of example can you set for your children anyway? I'm not talking about all black women, so don't comment on my comment board and shit with that bullshit, because I'm just, I'm starting to get into a habit of just removing comments. Just remove them, because the comments are bullshit. So you have to understand that a lot of our kids are getting abused because the mama black and she's fucking overweight. So here's what you have to really understand about every problem. For every problem, there's several breakdowns to it. And a lot of time we only scratch the surface, but we don't go deep in a whole heck of a lot of issues. Oh, we love to go deep in conspiracy issues, but issues like this, we don't want to go deep because we've been trained not to go deep. Because the deeper you go, then fingers are going to start to be pointed, and you be realizing that, you know, there's a problem with obesity that's linked to child abuse, but you wouldn't understand that, wouldn't know that, unless you're able to discern a situation that you either was put in, or that you was seen with your own eyes and realize, oh, I need to talk about this. Well, what's your solution, black woman? Get off your fat ass and start fucking running. I live in Philadelphia, and I see white people running, I see Asian people running, but I rarely see black people running. I rarely see black people jogging. Me, I don't run. You know what I'm saying? I don't run because I worked very, very, very hard ever since I was 12 years old. And 98% of the jobs that I had was very, very extreme, hard labor. So even though I can't run, I walk. I don't take the L, I don't take the bus. Even if it's 15 blocks away, I walk that 15 blocks. If it's 20 blocks, I'll walk that 20 blocks. There's been times where I walk for at least 2 hours straight. 2 hours straight. So I get my walking in, and that's helping me a lot in itself. But black woman, you're gonna have to make an attempt to this. You're gonna have to, okay, don't start off running, don't start off jogging, just walk. That's all you gotta do. And when you're walking, bring your kids so the kids will understand the importance of walking, because they're walking with you. If you're constantly eating like crazy, if you're constantly in your home sitting down spreading gossip, sitting down on the porch spreading gossip, spreading your bullshit, and majority of it is fucking lies, and you just give your children TV, which is also bullshit. You got to break down a whole lot of bones, eat very little meat, but there's a whole lot of bones in it. Give your children video games and stuff, and you think that you are a great person. Well, deep down inside, you know that you're fat and you can't take care of your child adequately. So I want everybody to understand, you know, it's just a thought. I want to hear everybody else's opinion. You know, it's a thought that came to my head about the child abuse that's going on, how some of it is linked to the obesity of black women. So I want to hear everybody. And remember, if anybody come on my comment board bullshit, I pick and choose whether I want to entertain it or not. But I got other comments I have to erase myself, because we got dumb ass motherfuckers who want to sit up there and talk and say the same thing. Oh, mucus this or mucus this. Then when you tell them that you don't have mucus, they're going to always insist that you do have mucus when you don't. So I will be removing those comments right there, because see, I don't deal with bullshit on my channel. So black woman, if you want to be lifted up, you're going to have to lift up yourself too as well. And no, again, I'm not saying all black women. Don't hand me that bullshit. It can't be all black women when I got black women who are subscribers to my channel. So it can't be all black women. But 84% of black women are obese. I think that's saying a whole lot of shit in our fucking communities. That's saying a whole lot of shit. So let me know how you feel about this. You know, let me know your opinions. You know, am I wrong for this, or am I on point? And do anybody have any, as the church says, testimony? Oh, testify. Anybody have any testimony about this issue? Let me know. But it's something that needs to be addressed even more, and it's something that, you know, it's just exposed, you know, a fraction of the abuse in our community. And I know our community has a whole heck of a lot of work to deal with, but majority of people, I don't think they want to deal with it. I think they just want to fucking talk and run a damn mouth, and because you got to understand, when the raw truth is saying something, the solution is in every single fucking speech that I do. Every single fucking solution is in there. I don't like talking about fucking issues, you know, without showing somebody or telling somebody what to do. You want to cure obesity? Eat the right foods. Stop being EBT overdose motherfuckers. Stop sitting on your fucking ass. Walk. Take the children for a walk. Go to a park. You have to teach your children how to exercise, because they're only going to mimic what you are. And I say it once, I said it twice, I say it 1,000 times, and I'm going to say it forever. Children, the way over the vast majority of them, are actually showing you what the hell's going on in their own home. So yes, you know, I'm going to take this real serious topic, but you know, just let me know how you feel about it. Again, I'm the raw truth, and peace.